Oh man, I always get excited when Nesso comes out with a new product. And if you don't know Nesso, stay tuned. We'll cover some new stuff and also talk about some old stuff. I'm a big pusher of Nesso products, Nesso tents on the beach. It's like a godsend from heaven above. When I saw them, I was like, I gotta contact this company. I gotta get a hold of something of theirs because it was great. We were at the beach and I saw one of their Nesso tents out there, and it was just this epiphany went off in my noodle that I was like, wow, I could just carry something this small, this compact, and it be this huge canopy to provide a ton of shade and not break my back. And so now I've always wondered, well, why don't they come out with one for the land? You know, we got them on the beach and they're great, so why not do the equivalent on the land? Lo and behold, we have the Nesso sidelines right here. We'll go over that, what it can do. It's pretty neat. It can adapt to different situations that you might have in a very neat way, and I think they've accomplished what I had kind of thought could happen, and I'm very excited. So let's take a look at the Nesso sideline. So here is the sideline. It's packaged a little bit different. The Nesso tents that you carry to the beach are in a black container. This one's in a gray. Good choice because I can grab it at a glance and go. Nesso Sidelines Grande is what this one is. It's got the directions for everything on the bag. It stays with you all the time, and also has a parts list here. So that's very cool. So you can kind of have a checklist. You get the sunshade, of course, which is 134 inches by 55 inches. 2 poles, which you can buy 2 additional poles if you want a 4-corner traditional canopy setup. You can do that. You can just buy the 2 extra poles. They're not crazy expensive or anything. You get 4 stakes. Now the stakes I'm excited about. Maybe I had a hand in that, I doubt it, but I found the orange screws and used them on the beach along with sand in the bags, because sometimes the wind can get crazy, storms roll up out of nowhere, and they will grab those sandbags and kind of pull them a little bit. But with the screws, they ain't moving, and I guarantee you with the screws on land, they're not moving either. Assembly instructions is lay it flat, fully extend the straps out into a big X pattern, which we'll go over. Then you stake everything out and pop the 2 poles up. Now you want to pop the 2 poles up if you can into the wind so the tail can drag out the back and flap in the direction of the wind. If you have a 4 pole configuration, you don't have to worry about that. These bags are pretty sturdy. The straps, they use an X pattern sewing configuration here for the straps to go into the bag. The bag's sturdy enough. It shouldn't tear on you. The only problem I've had is whenever I'm overstuffing the inside, the interior, the divider that's in here, I've had the top of it tear a little bit, but that's my fault. I'm overstuffing it with things that don't go in there. Here's the 2 sets of poles. They come folded up into 3 or 4 sections or something like that, depending on what size you have. These are the same exact poles that are used with the Nesso Tent Beach Edition. Here's the Grande fabric, and one of the things that you'll notice right away is instead of having the long cords that go out to the pouches that hold the sand, you actually have straps, and you have a lot of places that you can attach things to. So you can dry clothes, you can string this up across trees and stuff and not even use the screws, because these have carabiners that can go around things and snap back into themselves. And then you have these little molly type little straps here that dangle off where you can hang things off of them. So it's extremely cool. I suggest that you go check out their promotional video. I'll leave a link down in the YouTube description to everything about the sideline, and also some other video links that I've done on the beach models in case you want to pursue that as well. And I've got a new beach video that I did that we just got back from the beach. So I took one down there, took the biggest one down there and filmed it. No talking, just it in action in wind. So anyway, we're gonna lay this out into a big X pattern. Bingo, X pattern complete. It takes up a lot of real estate, yes it does, but the shade that it casts is massive and the pouch is small. Here is the Sweet Papa juice that mixes the blend all together and makes it taste good. This is Nesso, you see that? Nesso powered by orange screw. Some of the best screws on the market. Screws into sand, soil, you name it, it can screw it. And is that their slogan? It's probably not, but should be. because these things are fantastic. Love me some orange screws. Well, these are black screws, but normally they're orange, but you get the point. One thing to note before I'm finished, this little housing that one of these slid into, you stick this into there, and then that's how you can form a T and really get down on it when you get close to the bottom. When you're using these in sand, I found out, make sure to keep these poles clean of sand and that clean as sand as well, because it will get in there and lock itself in. The sand will not give you that gap that you so desperately need to slide this thing in and out of. These don't really do any damage to anything really, unless you have like maybe a sprinkler system. You might want to be aware of something, maybe, but these things don't do much damage at all to the ground, if any. I'm not anchoring it all the way down for this demonstration, but if you're out somewhere and it's going to stay up for a long period of time, go ahead and take it down as far as you can, because you want to reduce that trip hazard, right? And you don't necessarily have to do this. Like, you can adapt as you see fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever, you know, as tight as you want to, swing this thing around, clip it back to itself, whatever. So if you don't get it as perfectly tight as you want, it's not the end of the world. You can adjust these as you go. Now here comes the poles. These things snap instantly together. No problems, no screwing, none of that traditional tent crap where you got a million folds and all this stuff. No, 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 no. And this guy right there, you see that tip? It doesn't damage these. I've had these in some serious wind, very serious. The last video was pretty doggone windy. I'm doing, that's gonna release for the beach edition. It's not very much wind out here, so I'm trying to predict which way the wind's blowing because it's not too crazy. But we'll stick this near the corner. You can use your best judgment. You're not gonna hurt anything. Boom, plenty of shade. If you want to put a baby, something baby related down there, keep that close to the ground, you know what I'm saying? Put the little baby dome or whatever. See, the wind is taking this, blowing this up and out, not caving it in because you put it correctly and all that good stuff. You can put something baby down there, whatever, nappy time for baby, go down there. Parents, we're gonna hang out right here. Watch the game, watch the outdoor movie, whatever the heck's going on nowadays that you have to be outside and not inside to enjoy. Sun's coming from this way and you want more of a shade, put it back here. You're not tied to anything specific. You can design this and lay this out however you want. It's more of a rectangle than a square. It's definitely a rectangle, not a square. So you can configure this however you want. Let's put the other one up front. Boom, baby. Is this not insane, the amount of shade that you get just like that? This thing's not going anywhere. I'm so happy this exists, because I like the beach one, but let's face it, we're going once, twice, us in our case, 3 times a year. So that's the only time that we're gonna use it unless we live there. But this thing, man, look how much real estate it takes up. You can set a whole family on the sideline, watching your kid's soccer game, football game, baseball, whatever you got going on. Put this stuff, whew, and you're in Comfortville, USA, you know what I'm saying? I'm so happy this thing exists. I love it. And now let's just move this and let's just see if we're going to use let's utilize the back of this or something, or on the fence, in the corner of the fence. Let's just see if we can, what we can do with it and not use the poles. Even though this is genius. I love it. I am totally in love with this. So happy this exists. This is going to get mega usage. I was going to use this for my birthday, but the weather did not cooperate, so we didn't get to see this in action. I'll make another video of this. So there'll be 2 videos about this, where this is used in the wild. We have to go out right now and everything is outdoor events and stuff. Can you imagine this being outside? The attention, everybody and their mother. You walk up, tiny bag, pop this massive thing out. It's called envy and jealousy, and it will hit you like a ton of bricks from everybody around you, especially all the dads. Whew. Oh, and I'll go ahead and show you how to take it down. super simple. I'll take it down real quick as is, and then we'll just show some experiments that I do with it on a fence or something, just to show these straps, these genius straps at work and what you can do with it. But yeah, you pop this thing down, boom, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Throw that guy down. Get out of my face again. Collapse, collapse, boom. If you need to, you got that plastic screw that you can use, but most of the time, unhook, just twist it by hand. Boom, tap, tap, get a little bit of that mud off. It's like you never even been there, you know what I'm saying? Dad, hurry up, it's raining, it's raining. If I throw the straps in the middle, kids, wife, I'm hurrying as fast as I can go. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. It's your fault we're getting wet, right? You got shade. It's your fault we're getting wet. I make fire. I make shade, you know what I'm saying? Get unhooked. Boom, boom, boom. Got 3 piles going on here. We got the legs, got the screws. Got this guy, super easy. Dude, come to me. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Last strap dangling. Gonna hold this puppy together for next time. In the pouch we go. Boom, that's down. Got my screws right here. Boom, boom, boom. Designed longer pouch. I like that. The beach pouch screws don't really want to fit in there because it wasn't made for that. I did that. Longer pouch gets those screws in there. Boom. Dad, it's raining. It's raining. Let's go, kids. Hush it up. Daddy's on the way. Go, baby. Ta-da. We've got strap connected over there, reduced strap back in the back, 2 reduced straps back in the back, so that we have a perfect flat pulled out shade for that corner. Here's an aerial view of that. So there you can see what I'm talking about. You got one heck of a real estate to sit underneath. You're protected from sun coming in from the sides of the fence. The top is fully protected. Raining, just get under this, guys. Get under here. We'll protect you. Just strapped it around this. Long-term use, wouldn't do that. Would have went down around this, or even better, the big support post for long-term, for all-day use. This is just to show you what it can do. You get the idea. There's underneath. You're looking at some good shade. The sun's not out, unfortunately. There's how big that is. Pull back. Got the corner there. Got areas to hang stuff off of back there. So if you're, can take advantage of this somehow at the lake, want to hang up your clothes, your towels, your wet towels, or whatever, you can do that across the straps. There it is there and over there. So basically this gives you an idea to be as genius of this thing as you want to be, and do what you can to be as creative as possible. Ta-da, here it is. Everybody's chilling, everybody's sitting, everybody's totally comfortable. Good breeze, good shade. A few feet back here to the corner, not covered, but this is great, right? Of course it is. Bottom line, is the Nesso sidelines worth the money, the price of admission to enjoy yourself in such a small, compact package? Everybody looks at you and goes, what is that? Where did you get that? Trust me, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth every penny. I love this thing. It's not gonna get anywhere near the abuse that the beach model would probably get from the severe wind and stuff. So you're gonna be relaxed. This thing's gonna last a long time. The corners are super reinforced. The same type of stitching as on the beach model. Sidelines unit, it's a thing of beauty. I couldn't be happier to have this. So kudos, good job Nesso. And I look forward to the next product, the inventive product that you guys come out with. I love their products. Check out all the links down in the YouTube description, and make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified on the next Nesso product that we get. This is very cool. Everybody's gonna love it. See ya.